Hi there, my name's Ryan, and I've got an idea that I wanted to share with you on how to use a website called Linoit. I'm an elementary school teacher in Ontario, and this year I have a grade 5 classroom. And I shared yesterday, I uploaded a video as an intro how-to video on the website Linoit, and I promised that I would touch base and post something related to math and then something related to language arts. So I'll do the language arts probably tomorrow or sometime this week. But I've got an idea on how to use the website to teach math, and I'm going to use fractions. Fractions, whether you're in Ontario following the Ontario expectations, or you're in some other province, or you're teaching in the U.S. It's fractions are something that everyone needs to learn. So I've got a fun way that you can use it. Use the website to help teach it. So I'm going to go to Linoit or Linoit, however you want to pronounce it. It's up to you. .com. This is your home screen here. You go to log in. You'll have to create your own account. It's pretty easy to do. Okay, so here you are. So I'm going to go in to create a new canvas. And again, if you want a how-to video, you can check out my other video. I'll put a link in the left-hand side here. But for right now, you're going to create a new canvas. This is going to be fraction with Q rods, Cuisenaire rods. We need a background, so we'll click on this one today. I want to give my students access to this because students are going to be participating in this lesson. So each student in my class is going to have a laptop. We have a mobile laptop cart in our school with 25 computers. I'm going to sign that out. If you don't have one that students can bring into their classroom, then just book your computer lab. You can also do this on iPads as well if you have a set of iPads at your school. I don't want this listed on public canvases, but I do want to allow my students who don't have Linoit accounts to post. So I'm going to make it public, but also allow guests to post. So we'll create the canvas. Okay. Now what I want students to do is to go into the Linoit program, and I want them to post matching sets using Cuisenaire rods. So I'll give them instructions. So with your partner, so they're going to do this with their elbow buddy at their desk. Use the Q rods to make matches. Okay, so one partner is going to have the bag of Cuisenaire rods. One partner will have the computer, and when one posts one, then they can swap the other partner can use the computer, and they can, as they swap, one will then be using the Q rods. Okay, so we're gonna post that up there. I'm gonna pin that. Let's stick it over in the corner here. I'll pin that. And then I have the Smart Notebook program open, and I'm using this just to show you examples of the actual rods itself. So Cuisenaire rods have been around for a while. They're foundational tools. I think every school probably in North America has them. And they're amazing. Unfortunately, a lot of teachers don't know how to use them, but when you get a handle on them, they're pretty straightforward. They really become impressive tools to teach math. So there's a few different ways to use them. How I'll have the students use them in the class is to take one color, and they need to find what other colors match that particular one. Okay, so you can see here that 2 whites equal 1 red. Okay, if I take purple, 2 reds equal 1 purple. If I take a long blue one and I find green, green is actually a third. So this would be, from numbers 1 through 10. Blue would be your denominator, and blue would be thirds. So it would be 9. So we know that, 3 sets of green would equal to 1 blue. If I pull this off, we can say that 1 green is equal to 1/3 of a blue. But just for this activity, we're going to do matches. So 3 greens, 3 light greens is equal to 1 blue. 2 reds are equal to 1 purple. And that's the activity that I want the students to play around with. Okay, so what we're going to do then, so students have this bag of rods at their desk, and they're going to be sorting through them and trying to find matches. And then when they find a match, they're going to post it on the corkboard. Now you have to give them access to that corkboard, and yesterday I showed you how to do that. I use a website called Bitly, which is a URL shortener, and I need to give students this canvas, and that canvas is attributed to this URL. So students need to punch in this URL on their own computer to gain access to this corkboard. However, if you use a website called Bitly, if I copy this, Bitly is a URL shortener website. There's lots of them. You can just Google it. But if I take this long URL, then it squishes it down to bit.1ax6dmo. And you've got to punch it in case sensitive. But if I copy that and I paste it and I press enter, then that's going to take me to my corkboard or my canvas. There it is. So putting this up on the board, students can punch this in rather than this long thing, and they can gain access to your board. Okay, so this will be, if I can't confuse you here by flipping back and forth, this will be mine and this will be the students. Okay, so let's use a different color. We'll use yellow. We're going to say that, let me think. Okay, 2 whites are equal to 1 red. So for example, 2 white rods equal 1 red rod. That's from Tim. I'll shrink that down. We'll post it, and there you go. Now, this is the teacher's board, and you can see that on the teacher's board it hasn't populated yet. So if I press refresh, so this is what I have projected through my projector in the class, and these are the individual student computers. Okay, so if I refresh my class corkboard, which is shot through the projector, you're going to see that Tim's answer will pop up. Okay, so I'll take Tim's and I'll slide it over there. And then let's say we have Alice's computer, and Alice with her buddy finds that 3 greens are equal to 1 blue. Okay? 3 light greens are equal to 1 blue. So she'll do 3 light green, are equal to 1 blue. That was Alice, we said. You know what? We'll just put Alice's name up here. Okay, so Alice posts hers. We'll move Alice's down there. Now you can see here, this is the student screen. If I click over to my teacher screen, there's Alice's that just posted. Okay, so without me refreshing it, she posted. So what you're going to see in the class now is that students are going to be sitting at their desk, and as they come up with problems, or they come up with matches really, and they press send or submit or post, I have this projected in the front of my class projector. Now all 20 students, 25 students in the classroom are now watching posts be populated on the projector, and it's really quite cool. I've done it a few times, and students absolutely love it. So I have a Teachers Pay Teacher site. Everything on here at the moment is free, and it's been free for the last year and a half. At the moment, there's seven products, seven downloads, I should say, seven resources. I have one here. It's 8 ideas for math using 8 types of technology. I downloaded that. So here it is. It's a free download. And number 6 is the example. It's a short write-up on the activity. And I have a screenshot of what my students would have done in class. And there it is. So I would put up a picture of the Cuisenaire rods. There's the instructions, post your Cuisenaire rod matches, and then students in the class go ahead and post. If two students post the same match, which is bound to happen, you can either peel one of them off, which I showed you how to do on the other video, or you can just put one over top of the other. Completely up to you. So anyways, thank you for watching. I hope that this activity works for you in the classroom. And I hope you continue to teach smarter using technology and other creative resources such as Cuisenaire rods. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. Please remember to subscribe and tell your friends.